What is up, traders? How y'all doing? Welcome to Crypto Emergency Meeting. You already know what time it is. Today, we're going to be starting our analysis on the weekly time frame, and that's because the daily chart is beginning to look a little bit clumsy. And when that happens, all you have to do is look at the higher time frame, and in our case, that's the weekly time frame. So let's begin our analysis from the weekly time frame. If you look at this region, you would see that we had an equal high right here, signifying that buyers were losing steam in the market. And then what happened next was that there was a break of this level, signifying a weekly market structure shift. And since then, we've been going downwards. If you look at this trend line that I put right here, this is just a line showing you that we're currently in a downtrend. For this chart to become bullish again, it has to come back here. So first things first, we have to break this level, come back, sit on it like this, and then also break this region on the weekly time frame. If we eventually come here, it means that the market has flipped completely and we're now bullish. But we're still very far from that, and so let's just take it one step at a time. So right now we're here. We've been coming down a little bit of consolidation. Again, there's an elevator and there's the stairs. This is the elevator. These are the stairs. What do? You take the elevator down. And the current consolidation hasn't been one of the best because of all the news, the US-Iran war. And Trump, he hasn't been making it easy for the market, with all of the headlines flying all around the place. So how do we make use of all of this? And that's why I've come to the weekly charts. Just looking at this, you will see that right now on the weekly charts, there's a double bottom forming, and double bottom is also a reversal pattern. But before a double bottom is valid, it has to break this level right here, which is like the mid level. It has to break it this way, a retest, and then continuation. So until then, whatever happens on this double bottom might just be a retrace to trap a little more buyers and then go downwards. So here's what I mean, that this week we might see another push to the upside this way. So that's going to look like there's a reversal in, and then what happens next is that it comes down back with the buyers that have been trapped. And that's why today I'm not going to be taking any trade. I'm just going to wait for Monday to play out, and then I will see how it goes from there. The only reason I'm going to be taking a trade is if I see on the 1 hour time frame, if there's a clear 1 hour MSS. And looking at the chart right now, it doesn't seem like there's going to be that, except of course between now and New York session that forms, and then we see something like this liquidation, and then we come back up, taking out all of this level that caused the dip. So if this happens, then that simply means we're going to be looking for long trades from here. Anywhere around here, stop is going to be here, and then we're going to be targeting this region right here, maybe up to $75,000, $76,000, $77,000, which is going to be the resistance for that move. If that doesn't happen, there's going to be no trade, and we're going to wait for the market to just break this $70 mark, come down into 8,000 region, and then we just shut the hell out of this market from there. I know it's a bit clumsy. If you don't understand what the chart is saying right now, it's just best to sit out and let the market bring you clarity. Not taking a trade is a trade. Staying on the sideline, staying on USDT is also a position. And that's one of the challenge in trading, that you always have to be busy. You always want to take that trade. You always want to be in the market. You always want to catch every move. catch every move, and when you do that, you end up getting burnt out. So it's a very quick one today. There's nothing much because the price action has been very sloppy, so we're going to be keeping it very, very short. And that's about it, guys. Let me know what you have to say in the comments. Please give this video a like and subscribe so you don't get to miss a thing when I post. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.